Today on Get Some Garage, just waiting on all these cars to drive by. Thanks for tuning in to Get Some Garage. Today we're going to do a facelift on the old 91 S10. No, we're not putting reefs on it, but we're going to enjoy this nice 70-degree summer December day. We're not going to be doing this heater core. I already done that. It was 70 degrees today, but 2 days ago it was 27 degrees in the morning, and I was wrapped up with blankets driving to work. So we've already done that. I got to make some room for this Christmas tree, so I'm going to throw a grill that's been sitting in the den for 2 or 3 months. Throw it on the S10 and a spoiler. See if we make this thing look a little bit more presentable. Alright, you've seen this S10 before. We did the front suspension, put control arms, uppers and lowers on it, dropped it a little bit. It's currently dropped, I think, 2 in the front, 2 in the back, with spindles up front and blocks in the rear, 2 inches each. We got some nice hardware holding this nice dash on. Sorry, holding this nice grill on. It's a little... I didn't do this. This was like this when I got it. I want to say my friend Freebird did that one. Some uniqueness in this vehicle. I got this vehicle probably 8 years ago. It was red with yellow Z28 wheels off like a 80s Camaro. It looked like a ketchup and mustard going down the road. So of course I painted it flat black. This grill has always been missing these markers. I hit a deer going about 5-10 miles an hour, cracked the grill. Just never really liked this grill. So I bought a grill off of carparts.com, and I'm going to swap that out. It's a Sonoma grill. So you can see here, this is the grill I got. There's a few things messed up with this grill when I got it. You can see a couple little marks here and there. Over here, you can see here, these little markers, they were kind of busted out, or just like they couldn't detach. There wasn't much holding them in. So I just did some plastic welding in there, made them more secure. I also used some, I think it was JB Weld, plastic epoxy for extra security. So those are held in there nicely. I didn't complain or anything in the carparts.com, just filled out a review, told them what I had, and I guess they felt bad for me, and I think the grill cost $40. They refunded me $40, so they were about half of what I paid for the grill and the spoiler. They refunded me because of the defect, so I'll definitely try them out again. I was surprised by that. So we'll go ahead and get this nice hardware off of here and get some nice new hardware that I got from LMC trucks. Get that installed and get this grill on. Using the Monte Carlo as a tool bench. Don't worry, this is a $50 paint job. No, it was a $100 paint job. But that was like 10 years ago. So found this in the shed. It was my stepdad's. It's called Workman's Choice. It's a little screwdriver ratchet set. I'm gonna try it out today. Love this Milwaukee tool. Use it more than probably my Impact from Milwaukee now. And then we got the hardware for the grill and the chin spoiler from LMC trucks. And of course, anytime you have little pieces and tools. You always need your tool grabber because you're always going to drop something. Alright, just going to work on taking off this old hardware. It's pretty easy, just a loosey-goosey screw here. Just gotta give it some love. There we go. Go over here to the other side. One thing holding this whole grill on was 2 screws. I mean, that's just like that. The grill's out. Alright, it's in there. It's looking a lot better already. I'll do a little testing on it. Oh yeah, it's not rattling like it was before. It's a little hard to get some screws in there. You can see right here. There's one screw right there. That tool just couldn't get in there. So we'll have to maybe get a different screwdriver and get that one. But I'm really happy with the way it looks right now. It's a lot better than it was. We'll put the spoiler on. I definitely got to paint that bumper and see how it looks. Anytime you're working on the ground, it's always nice to have a good creeper. I like to use the Amazon special. It's free. They also ship it to your house for free if you're a Prime member. I always seem to have plenty of these laying around. Let's go ahead and slap this spoiler on here and see what we've done today. We've done some good in the world. We'll find out. Alright folks, looks like Freebird struck again. You can see here, we got this little, I don't know what it is, some kind of rusted bolt. It's definitely not factory. Freebird just probably went down to the Home Depot knowing what he does, and he's got one there. There's also, I think there's, well, thankfully there's only 2 of them right here. So I'm gonna have to put the big impact on it, and we'll bust that loose. So all these little clips here, they slide on over the bumper, and you just feed your bolt up through the bottom. So we'll go ahead and try to mount this, and we'll get a shot of what it looks like. This turned into a little bit more than I thought, so I gotta take this bumper off. And I'm thinking if I take it off, I might as well. Lock these off. I might as well. Might as well paint it, but I don't know if I will. Alright, we got our ideal painting situation here. I decided to go ahead and strip this down and paint it. Unfortunately, GoPro battery was dying after I took the bumper off. So while the battery's been dead, I went ahead and stripped it. Found that Freebird had tried to weld in some spots here. You can see them along the top. There's a little hole, blow-through hole it looks like. Not too much of one worried about. I mean, if I want to do something nice, I wouldn't be painting it on leaves. There's another little spot, so we're just going to try to add some primer to it. Went ahead and took it down to the bare metal. I put some self-etching primer on it. Now put this primer on there. Put a few coats on it. And then we'll go ahead and try to paint it black. Might do a little glossy black. Try to make it look a little nicer. Pretty much just putting lipstick on a pig with this grill and bumper right now. It's starting to get dark. The sun's going down. I'm gonna try to throw on this last coat for this last coat. We'll probably do a couple coats of this black. Do a couple more there. These small corners there. Let that dry. Throw on another one. Probably do two more. And probably wait a day. Let it harden. Alright, it's time for your zip tie tech tip of the day. I had to go to work, didn't get time to put the bumper on, so just put some little zip ties here. That way it's street legal. Same thing over there, is just zip tied them up to the wiring. It held for a few days. I'm gonna go ahead and put this bumper on. 70 degrees 2 or 3 days ago when I started. Now it's in the 40s. It's windy. So I'm going to try to do this real quick. Alright, it's time to put everything together. I went down to O'Reilly's, got these little clips, the U-nuts. They're They went on here, replaced those. The ones on this side were still intact, so we're going to reuse them. Sorry if the wind is picking up. It's pretty windy out here. I actually went and put a jacket on. So we use that. I think these are 7mm, and then we'll put fasten these U-nuts to the bumper with 10mm. So we'll go ahead and put all that together. We'll put it on the truck. Alright, there we are, folks. It's all back together. Couldn't be happier with the results. I think we spent less than $100 on the grill. Just the bumper, as you saw, was just repainted. Put the spoiler on. I think all that stuff came from carparts.com. These old wheels came from the Monte Carlo. I think I painted those probably I think it's been 10 years ago now. They've held up pretty nicely. As you can see, we went with Beltec 2-inch lowering spindles on the front and 1-inch blocks on the back. Really happy with the stance. Really like the Sonoma grill on the front. I don't plan on putting any badges on it. This thing has enough identity crisis right now with all the Jimmy S10 badges. I think in the future plans for this, we'll probably do some interior stuff. Maybe do some metal door panels. We'll put a roll pan on the back. This truck definitely is getting a 350, maybe an LS swap, maybe a turbo. It's going to do something. Maybe a manual transmission later down the road. But there you have it. A little facelift. A little lowering job. If I can do this in my driveway with a few hand tools, you can too. That's what we're all about here on Get Some Garage. Make sure to like and subscribe. We'll have plenty more content coming out. I hope to have videos out at least every other week. So please stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Thank you.